guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm here with episode 3 of my junk journal flip-throughs. So this is my third junk journal. Again, one that I made. I have this weird obsession with doors, so I found this scrapbooking paper that was of doors and just had to use it. And you'll notice, I'll give you a quick side-by-side, you'll notice that my third junk journal is actually the thinnest out of all of them because I learned from my previous ones and I put in fewer pages. I know when I'm doing junk journaling that I end up tipping in a lot of stuff, and so as I've gotten more experienced with it, I've realized that I would rather have fewer pages and do them more frequently so that I can keep them still like usable basically, because at a certain point if they get too thick it gets really hard to write on some of the pages, for example. So this is my third one. You'll see once again I played around with different papers. So I had a smaller piece of vellum in here, and then I actually got this like handmade paper that it was a huge sheet, and I just cut it down to size and did that in here with, as always, the date. And this one actually was the longest one. This actually was the start of this past school year, so it was like through the end of the summer and through the start of the school year, so I didn't have as much time, which is why I was able to fit a lot longer in this particular journal, because I just wasn't doing as much junk journaling. And this one, you will notice that I actually got to a certain point where I was like, I'm not junk journaling right now, I just don't have the time, I haven't really been like doing things to like save in here, so I'm just going to end this one and start fresh in the new year basically. So I do have a couple of blank pages still in here that if I was in a normal like rhythm with junk journaling, I probably would have used them, but because of just how it went this time around, I didn't. So in here, you'll see I have this tip in. So I basically, tipped in the schedule for this camp I was working, and then took a picture that we had from one of the places we went to, and then just information about the stuff that we did for there. I have my, from when Mint Princess sent me the notebook and I did the review. I just have, stuff in here, there, and I did actually tip this in on here. It's kind of, I did it on this little piece of paper, so that's why it's kind of flimsy. There, and then various like washi that I got from the notebook that I grabbed from my collaboration with DINGBATS. There, again, another blank page, Then this was a Stickerific order that I did, so I saved I actually bought two new seals, so I did quick little seals on there so I could remember what I actually got. Again, a tea bag that I saved that I just put a bit of ephemera in. I got a printer over the summer, and so I got some photo paper, and so I was playing around with printing some of my Instagram photos so that I could stick in here. They do transfer a little bit, which I don't know how to stop that, but it's kind of cool. They get a little bit like beat up, so they look a little more vintage, I guess. See, so got some more Happy Mail stuff. Didn't do anything on this page because I just really liked the pattern. And this is one that I would sometimes have done as my middle page, but because of the way it worked, I just did kind of half and half. I had some new washi tape that I got, so I did just like a quick sampler of all of them. So I was playing around with gouache, so I just stuck those in there. Another picture. So it's actually, I think that's the same picture that I have back here. I was playing around with different sizes. Yeah, so I basically have the exact same picture twice. It's just I was playing around with printing them on different sizes. So trip information and stamping, all that kind of fun stuff. More washi tape. This was just like an order invoice, so I just stuck it in here because why not? There. Yeah, you'll notice lots more empty pages. So these were from some stickers that I got from Paws and Paper. Another little photo. There is actually writing on this page, but it's really hard to tell because it's like gold on gray. Didn't really think that one through too well. There. It's kind of embarrassing how many empty pages I have in this particular one. Oh well. So tipped in bits from the package, bits from my order. What was this order from? Oh yeah, this was my order from Cute Things from Japan. So this was from like the package. This was washi tape that I got, stamps that I got, and then a little bit of journaling. And then they actually include like a newsletter. So I just tipped in the newsletter in here so that I could go back and read it later. This was more stuff I got in that particular order. And then just some random things. These were actually from, I got a Happy Mail order from Denise, so Stationery Satellite, or Satellite Stationery. I always get her name like backwards. And she gave me these cute little like vintage Agatha Christie things. So I was like, okay, I need to use those in a particular spread. So I just like did them on this back page here. And that was that. So yeah, this one was definitely during a time when I was a lot busier. And so you'll notice that at a certain point, it doesn't really bother me in a junk journal to have empty pages. You know, if I decide like, no, I'm ready for a new journal, or, you know, this one's been going on for like 6 months and I just haven't really had any time to do it, I'll wrap it up and finish the journal. And then whenever I have more time, I'll just start a new one. Because I like that the junk journals that I have tend to go for a couple of months. I don't know, I just like that shorter time frame. And so this one dragged on a little bit longer than I would have liked. So at a certain point I was like, nope, I'm not going to do any more. I'm considering this one done. And I just left the blank pages as they were. So yeah, that is the last complete junk journal that I have for you guys right now. Hopefully in the future I will have more whenever my schedule calms down a little bit and I am able to get back to actually working on them. So in the future, hopefully I will have more completed ones to give you guys flip throughs of. So this one was actually pretty quick, given that it was a smaller journal and I had more blank pages. If you guys have any comments and questions, leave them down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.